We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Yoan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Robert is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jorge Soler. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The high fastball is in there. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Red Ryan.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Grandal ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good job right there. very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the 1-0.
1, 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it is, the 3-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Happ is there, 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, Max Kepler, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Javi Baez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
The designated hitter, Javi Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Ball, that's it.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan.
In time, 1 away.
That is good.
1 man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Struck him out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kepler's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other
net. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0. He reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. The next Cub up, Steven Souza, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Corner.
So now to the plate, Nico Hoerner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. So they get a two-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. At the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. White Sox leave one on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Two balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So they're going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Bryant over at second. Rizzo at first with no outs. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good
really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1.
first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The set and the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Popped up. In there, a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
1-0 the count. One run on 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Two and 1 now to Steven Souza.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And the count will be full. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We played 4 full. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the White
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Matt Kepler.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now
Stepping in, Scooter Gennett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. And there's 1 away. Digging in, Nico Hoerner. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hoerner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. So they're going back off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hit on the ground out toward Gennett at second. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And no one will track it down. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Javier Baez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off in his delivery.
And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Kopech, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Michael Kopech.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will wait on it. 1 gone. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Luis Robert. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
in is Jorge Soler, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
2 out here and a runner at second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding in, Ian Happ singled homer run in his last time up.
Ian.
First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 21.
Settling in now, Steven Souza. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Soler going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now to the plate, Nico Hoerner, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Next will be the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Count now a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
1-2.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. In there, strike 2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's in there.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Cubs are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ball one to start the at bat. A runner at first with no outs here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's Merrifield on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Yoan Moncada. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
0-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Digging in, Luis Robert. Pitch number 100 on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Scooped up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Robert will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moncada is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Standing in, Jorge Soler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the